wild, wild West Indies.
What's up, world of YouTube? Today's video is going to be an attempted documentation of Hurricane Irma. Okay guys, so quick little update. Basically what's happening is Antigua and Barbuda and a lot of the Caribbean is about to get hit by Hurricane Irma, which last time I checked was a category 5 with gusts up to like 150, 185 miles an hour. So yeah, pretty much we're just doing our last minute prep. We're about to park our cars way up from where we actually live, because where we live is kind of prone to flooding. So yeah, now it's pretty much time just to kind of buckle down and get ready for the ride of our lives. This is forecast to be the biggest storm since like 1995, so the biggest storm in my entire lifetime. So yeah guys, fingers crossed it doesn't get too crazy, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, cars are parked. Hopefully they're still in the same condition when we get back. Ay ay ay. Quick little dingy ride back home. So we made it home. The wind's starting to pick up, and I guess now we just gotta wait and see how bad it actually gets.
Sit and wait.
Sit and wait. Play the waiting game. Oh Nelly, storm is warming up. Megan's starting to warm up as well.
It's nerve-wracking.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much we are just getting the very outskirts of the storm. It hasn't really even come over us yet. But yeah, wind gonna pick up. Okay, so yeah, right now we are at North Beach, which you guys may have seen in some of my videos, but basically usually this is flat calm, like a pool. And right now they're about waist-high rollers coming in, and this is when the storm's just the very tip of it is getting us. So by later on tonight, these are going to jack up a lot, which means it's highly likely for inside where we're staying to kind of flood. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it's looking like it just might. Okay, and this right here is basically one of the scariest things about being in Jolly Harbor, because it's basically the runoff from the marina into the sea, and it also lets the sea into the marina. And right now there are a lot of waves out there, so as this builds, it's just going to start pushing more and more water into where we are basically living. So we'll see how that pans out in a few hours. Alright guys, so you might be able to hear, right now it's around 9:10 and the storm is just starting to wake up. It's not going to get crazy until about 2 o'clock, but yeah, there's definitely a storm happening, so we're just kind of hanging on and we'll see what happens. So it's around 5:50 a.m. and the ice pretty much just went by us. It got super duper windy around 2 a.m. and around 3 a.m. the water actually came up high enough to kind of go over some of the docks here. Since then the water has gone down and the wind also feels like it's dying down as well. So all in all, it wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. Alright guys, so we survived the storm. It was definitely a long night. It got super duper windy between like 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning. I kind of sat outside and watched the storm kind of roll through. Where I was, I could actually sit on my gallery and yeah, just watch the wind, watch the rain blow by. Yeah, it was pretty intense. But with that said, it's surprisingly nowhere near as bad as we thought it was going to be. As I said in the beginning of this video, this was forecast to be the strongest storm to ever hit the Caribbean. And somehow Antigua managed to basically, you know, take a little water damage, slight wind damage, but for the most part, right now we're pretty unscathed. You know, yes, there's still a lot of water moving. We still got, you know, lots going on. We did get hit by a storm, but for the most part, we're super unscathed to say that we got hit by a Category 5. It's kind of mind-boggling how we kind of got off with just a slap on the wrist, because I think the eye of the actual hurricane was only 30 or 35 miles away from Antigua.
Something like that.
And then also Barbuda, which is Antigua's sister island, apparently took a beating. There's been no communication with the island since 12:30. Okay guys, so we have gotten way more updates of what's actually happening. Barbuda has been pretty much destroyed. 90% of all buildings and everything have been completely flattened. People have lost their homes, people have nowhere to go.
I would say that about 95% of the properties would have suffered some level of damage. They would have lost at least a part of their roofs. Some have lost whole roofs. Some properties have been totally demolished. It is absolutely heart-wrenching.
And the crazy thing is that we have another hurricane called Jose on its way, which isn't as bad of a storm, but it's still like a Category 2, pretty, you know, hefty storm. So right now they're trying to basically get the people off of Barbuda, trying to get supplies over there. And yeah, a bunch of the other islands have gotten slammed as well. St. Martin, the BVIs have gotten hit pretty much as hard as they possibly can. So yeah, super rough times for the Caribbean right now. Luckily, Antigua kind of made it out alright. But yeah, the people in Barbuda and also the people just in the Caribbean definitely need some help. So I'll try and find some places that you can like either donate or just, you know, send help in some shape or form, and I'll put that stuff in the description below. Cause yeah, times like this is where we all need to come together. It's pretty crazy, you know, like when big storms roll through like this, your whole life changes. We all have life goals, all that stuff, but when a storm hits, it's just about actually surviving the storm. And Barbuda definitely needs help, and a bunch of other islands. So yeah, crazy times. But that's it for this video, guys. If you want to stay up to date with what's going on, you can either subscribe to this channel or follow me on Instagram. And yeah, hopefully we can actually survive this hurricane season, because it's been pretty insane over the past few like 48 hours or so. Alright guys, that's it. I guess I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Big ups.